It's official. Trump administration just put a $300 million check to the UN through the shredder by Amy Moreno for truthfeednews.com. President Trump has slashed funding to the United Nations Relief and Work Agency for Palestinian Refugees. The Trump administration has opted to cut nearly $300 million from the program and says they will look for other ways to support refugees. This is another promise kept from President Trump, who vowed to stop blindly funneling cash to the United Nations. I say dismantle the whole thing. From Breitbart, and if America stops paying, it's dismantled, believe you me. From Breitbart, the Times of Israel reports the Trump administration announced Friday it is cutting nearly $300 million in planned funding for the UN agency that aids Palestinian refugees, and that it would no longer fund the agency after decades of support. Instead, it said it would seek other channels by which to aid the Palestinians. The administration castigated the UN's Relief and Work Agency for Palestine Refugees, UNRWA, for failed practices and indicated that it rejected the criteria which UNRWA defines Palestinian refugees, whereby the UN agency confers refugee status not only on original refugees but on their millions of descendants. The State Department said in a written statement that the United States will no longer commit further funding to this irredeemably flawed operation. The fundamental business model and fiscal practices that have marked UNRWA for years, tied to UNRWA's endlessly and exponentially expanding community of entitled beneficiaries, is simply unsustainable and has been in crisis mode for many years, the statement said. A reference to the fact that the agency grants refugees status to all the descendants of the original Palestinian refugees, something not granted by the UN to refugees from any other places. Well, I say stop paying the UN. They're collecting exorbitant amounts of money from the United States, milking the taxpayers dry, doing nothing with the money in reality. And it's just a slush fund. That's what the United Nations is. Yeah, 300 million, maybe 1 million will go to the refugees, and the 299 million will go in their pockets. That's basically what it is. And meanwhile, we're being taxed up the wazoo for all of this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.